Brought to you by Gamezy. Win up to rupees 5 crores every day. Download the app now.
Royal Challengers Bangalore versus the Rajasthan Royals. Two teams that are currently on 10 points, and especially with the fact that RCB, the way they lost their last game where they were bowled out for 68, I think they'll be looking for a much better performance. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about our budget buys first. Among the budget buys, I have only picked one player from the RCB side, and that's Shahbaz Ahmed, because he's been bowling well and the fact that his batting has also been really good this season. The fact that the top order hasn't really fired, be it Anuj Rawat, be it Virat Kohli, Faf du Plessis, apart from those that 90 odd runs in one game and 76 in the first game, apart from that he also hasn't fired. So in every game we have seen Shahbaz bat, and I think again he's going to be a big pick among the all-rounders from both sides. So Shahbaz Ahmed is a budget buy for me. Now let's look at the Rajasthan Royals. For the Royals, I have picked two people. I have picked Devdutt Padikkal, scored a 50 in the last game, looked impressive. And the fact that he's opening in the last few games, I think along with Jos Buttler, he provides them a good start. The game before that also, even though he only scored an 18 ball 24, his contribution to that partnership was vital because he held that one end up, and that's why I'll have Devdutt Padikkal in my side. I was also very impressed by Prasidh Krishna. Prasidh Krishna took 3 wickets, and the fact that he bowled that penultimate over against Delhi Capitals, and you saw he bowled a wicket maiden. Who bowls a wicket maiden in the 19th over? That's something you don't see often. So that's something you hardly see, forget often. And that's why Prasidh Krishna I was really impressed with, and I'll have him in my side as well. Talking about the overseas options, RCB, even though only 68 runs they made in the last game, I don't think they're going to make any changes to their personnel. I know there's going to be Faf du Plessis, Glenn Maxwell is going to be there, and the 2 bowlers, Josh Hazlewood and Vanindu Hasaranga, will also be there. Simply because you can't be expecting them to do much when you've only put 68 runs on the board. So all of them will be there for this game. And then Rajasthan Royals. See, 3 guys who will be there for sure. That's Jos Buttler, Shimron Hetmyer and Trent Boult. Even though Trent Boult has also gone for a few runs in the last couple of games. But you know he's a champion bowler and he'll keep his place in the side. The only player who might not be there is Obed McCoy. In 3 overs, he gave away 52 runs. Was lucky that Delhi Capitals did not score 36 runs of that final over, even though it looked like a hard task, like too far-fetched a dream. But Obed McCoy almost made it possible for the Delhi Capitals with the kind of balls he bowled, and he was lucky to get away with that no-ball call. So yes, maybe they look at somebody else, Kuldeep Sen. They have tried when they were only playing 3 overseas options, but not sure. Maybe they'll give him another opportunity to prove himself, because of the fact that in the first game that he played, in the debut game that he played for RR, he actually bowled well. Yes, last game was terrible with the ball, but maybe another opportunity for Obed McCoy in the Rajasthan Royals camp. Captaincy choices, and I'm not too sure about RCB because Faf du Plessis, 2 innings where he has looked amazing, and then other games he really hasn't fired. Glenn Maxwell also a hit and a miss, scored 150 in the second game that he played for the RCB, but after that he gets starts, but again last game got sort of a start, even though his team was in trouble when he walked out, and he scored 12 runs if I'm not wrong, but they were not enough because of the fact that he bowls also. I think Maxwell still remains as one of the best choices among your captaincy picks from the RCB camp. But yes, you can also, if you want to take a punt on Faf du Plessis again, because those 2 games he was the highest run scorer in a way. So Faf, you can take a punt on him as well. Rajasthan Royals. I don't think anybody is looking past Jos Buttler right now. He's scored so many runs, 300s already this season. I don't think anybody else you look at can even match up to Butler's batting prowess right now in the IPL. Forget Rajasthan, in the IPL alone. And he might very well break Virat Kohli's record of 973 runs in 2016. So because of the kind of form he is in, Jos Buttler, hands down, your biggest bet in terms of captaincy picks from the Rajasthan Royals camp. So in my fantasy 11, I have picked Josh Butler, Devdutt Padikkal, Faf du Plessis is there, and I have decided that I'll pick either one of Sanju Samson or Shimron Hetmyer. So it's entirely up to you who you want to pick. There's Glenn Maxwell in my side, there's Dinesh Karthik, Shahbaz Ahmed is there, and then among the bowlers there's Josh Hazelwood, Yuzvendra Chahal, Prasidh Krishna and Trent Bolt. So that's my fantasy 11. Make sure you make yours on the Gamezy app. If you download the app through the description below, you can get a bonus as well. So what are you waiting for, guys? Make your team right now and win up to 5 crore rupees in daily prizes. Thank you for watching.